Okay, everybody, we're here in Fenwick, Ontario. We're at a return customer. We did their pool and coping wrap last year. We're going to be doing this rectangular patio area in a checkerboard pattern of rubber and turf. So it's going to be, turf today, rubber tomorrow, but a little bit of a hiccup since I wasn't here for the people that did the concrete. The concrete was supposed to be brought, flush or just below flush with the surrounding border. It's 3.5 inches below, and then other areas it's an inch below. So kind of change of plan here. We're going to be doing some black fill to level out all the unevenness of this concrete, and then over top we'll be doing what we're going to be doing today. But we're just going to be one more day, so we're just going to get started on that. The area you can see we're building up pretty significant. So unlike playground, we're not going to be putting the kind of resin and the amount of resin that's going to make it kind of squishy. We want this to be still pretty solid so they can put furniture on it and be comparable to the concrete around it. So we're going to be really compacting this down and making it nice and hard. And we'll cut to time lapses and show the whole process. A bit later start now since we had to go back and get another body and get going. So we'll show the time lapses and after. Okay, all done the black leveling here. So we'll be back tomorrow once this has some time to cure to do the turf and the fill color. So we're packing up, we're out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, we are all done here for the turf portion here at Hootans in Fenwick. So another thing that we were talking about with the blade direction, all having them the same direction throughout the entirety, through all the different pieces, really helps make it look better. Another tip for anybody that might be doing it or wondering why it looks so good. The long diagonals are all one long solid piece, whereas all of the other interlocking diagonals are cut smaller pieces. So having the main viewing part where I am located right now is only going to see nice straight long, no cuts, nothing at all, no imperfections. It's just there and true. So this is all done. This is curing underneath with the polyurethane, PL, and a million screws. And we'll be back on Friday to fill all this and do a bit of the horse barn, and we'll take you along for that. So for now, I'll see you later. Right, we are here back at Hootan's doing the turf diamond pattern. So this is the final day. We're just going to be doing all of the color inlay. So nice easy day, cutoff points everywhere, but main thing is just to be clean, meticulous, and really tie the rubber into the edges of the turf so there's no visible black base anywhere, or even if any of the turf gets pulled up from furniture. But so we're gonna have the before, already looks good, and we'll set up the time lapses. Yeah, and you'll just see us repeating the same thing over and over, but it's gonna look fantastic. So we'll just skip over to the time lapses and the finished photos. So set that up and see you later. Okay, welcome back. We are all done here at Hootan's. So the crew and I had around 3.5 hours of troweling. Total time is 5.5 hours after cleanup. Everything is done, and with the high humidity, the beginning parts are already around 90% cured. Still recommend 2 days before going on top of it. And you know, we left our extra material with the customer, but the checker pattern diamonds turned out wonderfully. So really good view that I like is from over here. And you can see it looks pretty perfect. And if you cut back to what it looked like 2 work days ago, where this was all uneven concrete all the way along, and we leveled that all out and then put all of this on top. All the blade directions are going the same way. And yeah, couldn't be happier with how it turned out. The customers are happy, so that's a successful job in the books. And here's some more photos, but we'll catch you on the next job.